Hey guys, Brad coming at you here. It's actually been a little while. Had a crazy about week and a half here. You know, holidays sucked for me from a work standpoint, of course. You know, just crazy at work for me. So now, hopefully, back to normal. I got 3 care packages in that I did already open from 3 amazing dudes. So I'm going to show those. But first, we'll get to it. What everyone's talking about. I didn't get my recap in last week because, like I said, it was nuts for me. But we'll do just the playoff recap. And I guess we'll start where everyone's probably going to start, where the Detroit and Cowboys game. Okay, any reasonable fan knows it was pass interference. The Lions got screwed on that bit. And now a lot of people say Pettigrew could have been called for a face match, which is true. So let's just say he was called for a face match. We'd have just redid 3rd and 1, right? But first of all, you throw the flag for defensive pass interference. I mean, you know, if you're going to pick that thing up, the other guy's got to be like 1,000% sure that it wasn't. And obviously he wasn't. So that was egregious. There's no defending it. They screwed up, okay? So let's just say Pettigrew also got called for his little face mask they missed. You could argue, I mean, you know, they let by with that quite a bit, to be honest with you. But so it'd replay 3rd and 1. But here's the thing that outraged me more than anything. I didn't even, you know, that was egregious. That's whatever. But Dez Bryant coming out right after they throw the flag, no helmet on, comes out to at least the numbers, complaining to the official. How was that not a penalty? I think I was more outraged about that. I was like, I wasn't even rooting for anyone until all that happened. And I was like, I know I'm rooting for the Lions. I was just rooting for a good game, you know? I was just enjoying watching it. And it's a shame the game has to be covered by that. But yeah, I was more outraged about Dez Bryant coming out in the middle of the numbers, if you guys didn't see it. Because they just kind of showed a flash of it. So, if you didn't, like, watch replays of it, you may not know. He's out there, like, screaming, no helmet on, so it ain't like he can argue, like, oh, hey, I was coming out for the 4th down, you know, or something. No, okay, so that should have been an unsportsmanlike penalty at least. But, now, with all that being said, the Lions still need to win that football game. Up 14-0, okay? So I'm not one of those guys that say officials cost us the game, okay? It was a big play, no doubt. You'd have got at least a field goal probably, 23-17 at least, you know, and the Cowboys would have still had one drive. But here's the deal. After the penalty, you got to kick more than a 10-yard punt, dude. And then the defense, you got to at least, on that drive, hold them to a field goal. I mean, you've been a pretty good defense almost all year. Top 5 defense. You got to hold them to at least a field goal. Can't let them score a touchdown there. And then, on the play the Cowboys scored at the end, why are you only bringing 4-man pressure? I was screaming that as soon as the play started. I was like, screwed. You know? Because most of the times when they got pressure on them, it was when they brought 5 or 6. They just couldn't seem to block it. They did a good job with the schemes and stuff, because they just couldn't seem to block most of the blitzes. But on the most important down, you lay back, give them like 8 seconds to throw the ball, someone's coming open, okay? So overall, officials effed up, but Lions, you still got to find a way to win that game up 14-0, just saying. So the officials obviously didn't help you out any, but you still got to find a way. And again, Matthew Stafford's one of those guys. You leave and you're like, I'm always wanting more out of you. You always leave me just wanting a little more out of you. You know, it's like you're good, but I just need a little more. And you've been saying that for like 6 years now. So, like Cutler, he is what he is, you know. But anyways, to the packages. I got one from Bart, a.k.a. Don, a.k.a. PSA God. Happy holidays. Sent me a box full of stuff. I gotta show all of it, but I picked out a lot of like the Merinos I didn't have, and a few other things here. So we got from Action Pack 95. Everybody loves a good action pack card. I didn't have that. These are all the ones I know I didn't have that I picked out. So I really appreciate it, man. I don't know where you got all these at. I don't know if you've just been hoarding them, or I know you've been opening up a lot of old boxes. But I really appreciate it, man. I always love getting Merino stuff. And 93 Upper Deck. 83 Skybox. 2007 Taps. I think that's numbered, yeah, to 1099. And this was really cool. This is out of, there we go, out of 95 Pinnacle. It's the Sport Flicks. It's got like all kinds of cool stuff on it, yeah. So, that's badass. And then out of Topps Magic 2009 in the Pit Uni. Now let's see, what other playoff games were there? We'll just start with Cardinals-Panthers. Whose eyes bled with Cardinals-Panthers? Pinnacle, that one's sweet. Oh, man. Did any team really deserve to win that game? Now, the Cardinals, you have a built-in excuse. You had injuries really most of the year, and then you're on your third-string quarterback. So you get a pass. But Panthers, like, you won the game, which is all that matters in the end, but collector's choice. I mean, come on. You're going to have to play a lot better than that to beat Seattle, that's for sure. But that was just plain ugly. I don't even think I have anything good to say about that game, to be quite honest with you. Anybody who watched that, you know what I'm saying. The other one, night game. Shame to see Le'Veon Bell out. Made for a much better game, but you got to give it to Joe Flacco and the Ravens. They play their best come playoff time a lot of times. Because that is by far not one of their better teams they've had. You know, like that defense isn't like, you know, the front seven's still pretty good, but the back half's got problems. And we got this nice Michael Agnew jersey. And, yeah, so it was a shame to see Le'Veon out. I'd like to just see teams full strength as possible this time of year. But the Ravens, you know that was the team the Steelers were like, darn it. I bet you they almost wish they lost and played the Colts. I bet you if they got asked again. And then Ryan Tannehill, freshman orientation. So, Bart, I really appreciate it, man. Go check him out. Like I said, PSA monster. If it exists, he probably has it. Alright? He's a beast. Bart, appreciate it, buddy. You're the man. I'll have your link below. And yeah, off to the next one. From This Film Not Rated. The Packer Fan. Says, hey, Brad. This is one of my favorite card designs ever, so when I saw this, I wanted to get it for you. Hope all is well. Michael Phillips. This film not yet rated. So I appreciate it, sir, and this card is sweet, and I don't have one. This is from 2012 Contenders. Cracked Ice, numbered 15 of 20. My man, Cameron Wake. Oh, yeah, look at all those sparkles. That's what I'm talking about. So you're right. This card design is awesome. Cracked Ice is awesome. And that's an outstanding gift. Like I said, didn't have one. I don't even know if I have a Cracked Ice card, quite honestly. So, that's pretty sweet. Cameron Wake, 15 of 20. Cracked Ice. So, Michael, appreciate it. You know I love you. And off to the... I'm sorry, I'm everywhere in this video, man. I got stuff turning. What else was I going to talk about? Who was the other playoff game? Oh, yeah, Colts-Bengals. Shock face, Andy Dalton and the Bengals didn't show up. Now, in their defense, no A.J. Green, no Jermaine Gresham, and for most of the year, their linebacking core has been hurt. with that being said, I'm not even mad the Bengals didn't win the game. You even got a semi-pass with no Green, no Gresham on the offensive end, right? But come on. You got to show up. Even when it was 13-10, did anyone actually think the Bengals were winning that game? That's because the Colts kept dropping passes. They were like, eh. Colts kept doing a lot of stuff just to keep them in the game. But, what's that, 4 years in a row now? The Bengals haven't shown up when they got in the playoffs? Like I said, I'm not even mad they didn't win, but you didn't really even show up. Second half was horrid. You know, first half, like I said, the Colts just kept making mistakes to keep you in it. But I honestly, Dalton completed a pass that actually went more than 5 yards. 2 of them? Like, whether Adrian Green or not, you can at least produce something, dude. It isn't like the Colts have the number 1 defense, all right? So, you know, it's one of those things, like, you don't want to just go around changing coaches. Because at least you're semi-relevant now. You're at least making the playoffs. But it's like, you know, how much more are you going to give old Marvin Lewis? His teams don't show up. There's not even the fact he's not winning. They don't show up. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do there. But this one, HerdFan87, Matt, says, hey, Brad, hope you and the family had a wonderful Christmas and a great New Year. Matt, really appreciate it, sir. Eagles fan. Had to suck not making the playoffs. That team should have probably made the playoffs. They kind of screwed that up. But it's in a very nice package here from this year's Prism. Mr. Marino. Got all kind of Marino action in this vid. That's what I'm talking about. Then a Prism Refractor. Mike Wallace. And this nice blue, if this guy can just stay on the field, he shows skills. Numbered 199 blue, Jamar Taylor from Topps Chrome rookie. Guy shows skills, but he's been hurt both. You know, he gets out there, shows what he has a little bit, and then bam, he hurt. So hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Hopefully he can get it together. And then this, I see what he's talking about. It says shipped in PWE. And that's because there's a little crease there. Darn shame. Nice cooking card, too. Fabric of the game, Dolphins. I know that's numbered low. 25. 22 of 25, but there is a little crease action there. But nice card nonetheless of Deion Jordan, who is the make it or break it year next season. Got to stay out of trouble, and like I said, he's been very helpful on special teams, but see if he can make more of an impact on defense next season. And then this guy really started to turn it on this season. Numbered to 75 out of 2013 Topps Chrome. Deion Sims Pink Refractor to 75. He actually had a very solid season for us. He's a big target at tight end. Gives us a nice 2 tight end set with him and Charles Clay. So really pleased with his play this season. Nice card. And then these last two are just nasty. I don't have any of these slideshow cards. From 2012 Rookies and Stars numbered to 50. This guy, what up, Smitty? This guy has his 2 best games when you're out of the playoffs. F your life, Smitty. F your life. Lamar Miller. Always leaving comments on why don't they give him the ball more? And then he has his 2 best games the last 2 weeks of the year. Sorry, Smitty. But Lamar Miller slideshow. Yeah, you can kind of see it in there. Really sweet looking card. From Rookies and Stars. Love it. Love it. Numbered to 50. So yeah, really like that card. And then that's not it. You did more. What are you doing? And I love this set, and I don't have an autograph of this guy from this yet. I don't know why, because I love it. On card, numbered to 75 out of 2012 Topps Valor. This is a rookie auto here, folks. Mr. Tannehill, who got his first 4,000-yard season, and honestly played pretty well 75% of the year, I'd say. He was pretty good. So, at least showed improvement. Take one more step, and he should be right there. But it would be all matter, can he take the one more step he needs to take, and then for us to become a playoff team and contender. But number 5 is 75. That is honestly a beautiful card. Perfect autograph. So, Matt, that was entirely too much. But much appreciated. Heck of a mail day from 3 awesome dudes. Man, that was a long vid. Did I rant about football that long, or was? But either way, guys, hope you're doing well. My next vid will probably be filled with some National Treasures baseball goodies. I probably had one of my best breaks ever. Probably. Trying to think. Yeah, definitely my best break ever for a one. Yeah, you'll see it. National Treasures baseball. I had White Sox Yankees in one break. Stay tuned for that. Some of you already know, but that's all I got. Have a great week, everyone. I'm off to work. Bye-bye.